Well, it's the final match of the quarterfinals here at the Oracle Netsuite Open 2022. And it's Miguel Angel Rodriguez of Colombia, the number 6 seed, up against Ma.ElShorbagy, number 4 seed of Egypt. And it's pretty obvious which one is Rodriguez. He always likes to be very, very colourful. He's got the odd shoes, 16 in the world currently, but he's been as high as 4, of course, when he won that British Open a few years back. 36 years of age, and he's been on the world tour now for a couple of decades. 29 PSA titles, that's very, very high, very impressive, and a 63.8 win rate. Very exciting player to watch, the Colombian cannonball. And he's up against the Jackal, Ma.ElShorbagy, the number 4 seed from Egypt. Currently 9 in the world, but has been up to number 3. Reached the final of the World Championships a few years ago and has won a few events since then. 29 years of age, and he's been on the PSA World Tour for 12 years, winning 12 titles. 64.1 win rate. These two have had a few battles before. And there you can see the head-to-head. The Jackal just edging it 3-2 at the moment. They have played a best-of-3 before. That was in the Canary Wharf Classic. Ma.ElShorbagy coming through 2-love in that one back in 2018. But the last time they played was last year at the Allen British Open.
Quarterfinal match. Miguel Rodriguez of Colombia to serve. Ma.ElShorbagy of Egypt to receive. Best-of-3 games. Level.
Rodriguez actually winning that encounter in 5. A fantastic match, 13-11 in the 5th, the last time they played.
Yeah, that was a very tightly contested final, or sorry, not final, that was getting ahead of myself.
Quarterfinal.
Quarterfinal.
He did play in a final, as I said, Rodriguez, but that was against his brother, Mohammed.
And I think that event for Miguel Rodriguez is such a fairy tale, and it's got such a special aura around it that you know, if you're going into a tournament with that kind of history, it just elevates your level of play. Now, he historically here, he hasn't done quite as well as that. He's made a few semi-finals, actually, 3 semi-finals. The last one was in 2019. But if he needs the special sauce, he's going to have to conjure up something else, because this is not the British Open. So going on from yesterday, ElShorbagy was talking about the positioning and his idea now that he's really thinking about his positioning in order to get into a safe space and have lots of opportunities. And if he's only got one, I assume he's going to be conservative with that shot and not make irrational shot choices. Whereas with Miguel Angel Rodriguez, you're going to get quite a bit of pace hitting. You're going to get hitting fast through the ball. He's got a very quick racket head speed through the ball. And he's going to be busy with his feet. Sometimes has a tendency to overrun the ball, but that's more or less gone out of his game over the last few years.
We might see a bit of disco time as well at some point.
Yes, led.
From Rodriguez.
Video review, Rodriguez on the yes-led decision.
This must be a record. He does only have 2 video reviews, because in a best-of-3 format for the first 2 games, players are only allowed to have 2 reviews. So this is it a calculated risk, or is it, what is it?
I mean, that does actually look like a stroke to me. I think that's that should be a stroke.
Is it?
He's in the swing there. He's not clearing as well. He should be moving away from that swing. bit more swiftly.
Stroke to Rodriguez, decision overruled. Rodriguez has 2 reviews remaining. Hand out, 2-1. Your swing, his swing was taken away by your position. Decision was made, 2-1.
Well, calculated risk played off. Now, of course, if they reach a third set, they each get a new slate and 1 review. So current standing is Miguel Rodriguez, 2 reviews. Shorbagy, 2 reviews.
Just a little bit too fast there, just a bit rash on that attempted kill, clipping the tin. Still in such great shape, Rodriguez. He's always been extremely fit.
Stop. Yes,
36 years of age now.
2-all.
Some real power hitting from Rodriguez here tonight. Some nice straight lines. It was on. A little bit of disguise there from Marwan, but just not able to execute.
Well, you got that spot on. That's what I was saying. Sometimes Rodriguez, in his excitement, tends to jump on the ball, but that angle was perfect from Ma.ElShorbagy.
Hard to pick a winner here, isn't it, Aisling?
Certainly is.
Hand down.
What's your gut feeling?
It's one of the top billings. I think it's one of the hardest matches on that list to pick this evening.
Yeah, and the head-to-head's pretty close as well, isn't it, over the years?
Yeah. My pick would be Marwan to edge it out in 3. So much of squash and success is about runs, and Ma.ElShorbagy has had, I feel, quite a successful run recently. Yes, he did lose to Victor Cran in Nantes a few weeks ago, but overturning that victory just gives the player a bit of momentum.
Yeah, just feel like you're correcting your mistakes in that previous loss, and for it to happen so quickly was good for Marwan, not so good for Cruin.
Yeah, no, I mean, to talk on that, we need to talk on Rodriguez's win over Ali Farag in Qatar, which was significant. So he too has a run of, a run of success. But I'm gonna say Marwan's gonna edge it out. His success was more recent.
2-1, you feel?
Yes.
Oh, disco time.
Read it.
Oh, feels there was a bit of hip movement.
No let, the ball was too good. Player review, Rodriguez on the no let decision.
I don't think he did much there, actually.
What do we...
He's trying to say that he's twisting his foot, but to stop the movement of Rodriguez, but it looks like he's just standing on the tee.
A small side lunge. That lateral lunge, don't think it was an excessive movement.
No.
Roulette,
Now.
decision upheld. Rodriguez has one review remaining. 5-4.
I think this could be interesting. This little phase, next 3 rallies. See Marwan.
Roulette.
He's got another one. He's got it.
Player review.
He's going for it again. Oh,
On the Roulette decision.
does he know he only has 2? Even even Shorbagy's surprised at that.
Well, he's absolutely convinced, isn't he? He's got the courage of his convictions.
But the line is in front of Shorbagy. Shorbagy slightly.
But he's a player that believes he can get absolutely everything back, and that's why he's
Decision
maybe
upheld.
not being a little bit
Rodriguez,
wiser
no
on
reviews
those
remaining.
reviews.
6-4.
I think he's like the kid that's eaten all his sweets before the movie started.
Yeah.
There's nothing left now. It's just given Shorbagy the opening.
Yeah, I think I would have been the same as Rodriguez though, because I believed I could get every ball back as well, and also a little bit stupid.
Reality distortion.
Beautiful shot, great touch there.
And out. 5-7.
No, did it clip the tin?
Just.
It's getting late.
It was a reprieve for Rodriguez, though. What he's doing quite well, if he's pushing Shorbagy into that front right corner, Shorbagy's tending to cross-court out of it. And Rodriguez has a good read on it. So it could be a nice pattern. But it's got to be decisive with that short ball.
Unbelievable game.
Oh, would you look at that?
What a reaction. That's incredible. Crowd absolutely loving that one. Just what a position. I mean, that's some confidence, isn't it? To stand on the tee like that with that volley, that reaction. Well, Ma.ElShorbagy is wanting a review here.
On the pickup review.
Feels like one of the pickups from Rodriguez was not good. Let's have another look at this. Oh, that was good. Yeah,
slides under it.
Nothing wrong with that one. And then the reaction. I just want to see that volley again.
Yes.
Oh, good. I mean, good is an understatement,
yeah.
Really.
Can we say great?
Just amazing.
6-7. ElShorbagy has one review.
That was do not test me. Do not test me pose. For I will react.
And just having seen that again from behind, he wasn't even on the tee, he was about 2 meters in front.
He's done very well to get back in contention in this game.
Stroke to Rodriguez. 7-all. Down. 8-7.
So a tactic from both players that you can see here is that they're both using the back of the court to try and gain advantage. So that means they're taking it short from loose balls around the midcourt. What they're not doing is moving the ball around, you know, with the boast or the straight drop to the front. It's kind of, it's almost like a traditional first game.
It is very much so.
Just biding their time. See, the targets are being well hit.
Oh. Rodriguez is enjoying himself tonight, that's for sure. He's getting the crowd behind him.
9-7.
Oh, he's reacted. That's unbelievable, and he's going to get this back as well. Not that one. Oh, almost. It's like a jack in a box. It's just outrageous. Just what I'd just like to see from Rodriguez is a little bit more effort.
It's simply not good enough.
That was brilliant. How he got his strings on that. That was, I mean.
10 down. 8-9.
It's kind of a bit late, wasn't it, that dive? But it was very entertaining.
It's an A for effort, and I would give it a solid, let's see.
8-9.
I give it a 7 for execution.
I'd give it an 8.
Would you?
Well, it's all happening in this final match, Aisling.
Yeah, it's good. Great way to end a fascinating evening of squash. Oh, these targets are good from Miguel.
Yeah, he's taking his opportunity as well. 2 game balls now for the cannonball. Just looks like he's enjoying his squash so much, Rodriguez. Shobagy's playing his part, as you said. He's on a good run at the moment. He's looking fit on the court. Just missing. It's the right shot. It's Rodriguez that comes through. Very, very entertaining first game in this last men's quarter-final. Miguel Rodriguez taking that first game 11-8 in 18 minutes. He leads by 1 game to love.
Yeah, an interesting first game, that one. It had the look of a first game of a 5-setter rather than a 3-set match, because neither player came out absolutely attacking the ball. They played very traditional squash, and it was simple squash, but both trying to get the targets at the back of the court and get the loose ball around the middle. Now, Marwan El-Shorbagy went 7-4 up and then won only 1 more point for Miguel Angel Rodriguez to take the game in style. So he'll be very happy with that outcome.
Well, there we have our Squash Retreats advert there, the Ultimate Squash Experience. They're offering that in New York from January 22nd to 27th next year, 2023. And you'll get 4 days of world-class squash coaching with Gregory Gaultier. And it gives you the opportunity to see New York from all the iconic landmarks and some top restaurants and all the best things within the Big Apple. You'll be within the inspiring culture, you'll be able to see all the top sites in New York and see 4 nights of top quality squash at the Tournament Champions. And you can go on your own or with a partner or the group. You've got a chance to play and train with Gregory Gaultier and some of the best in the world. So take this opportunity as soon as you can before places get booked up.
Rodriguez leads 1 game to love. Love all.
Well, can Rodriguez top that first game? I mean, the entertainment was as usual, really, for him. I mean, he's such an entertainer. He's been doing it for a long time. But a brilliant squash player as well, as is Ma.ElShorbagy, and he needs to respond to that. How's he going to do it, Ashley?
Well, I wonder, will we see in classic 5-setter style, will we see the court open up a bit? What?
Oh, wowzers.
Oh, he's going to go for the let. To the disappointment of the appreciation of the crowd.
I thought Rodriguez was going to jump over the glass back wall then. Unbelievable stuff.
It's so entertaining. It's, you know, in an era now when, I'll say it, the male game seems to be feisty, and there's animosity, and then you get to watch a match like this, and you're like, there's passion and joy and actual happiness on the court. It's so lovely to watch, and it's hopefully will bring some of the spirit back into the game for viewers out there.
Absolutely. One person who perhaps might not be enjoying it as much as everyone else is Ma.ElShorbagy. He's doing everything he can to try and win this second game and get back into the match. Do you think that I never played against either of these two, but do you think you could get a bit distracted against somebody like Rodriguez?
Yeah. Oh, you mean, of course you can, and that's a tactic. I'm sure that's a full-on tactic of Rodriguez. You get lulled into the disco time, and you tend to forget where your length is supposed to go.
Yeah, he's missed a couple of easy drop shots as well, Shorbagy.
Good thing about Rodriguez, it's not all just flash and flashing lights. There's actual real quality of length in there. You see that again. I mean, in the first game, certainly he was getting the loose ball from Marwan.ElShorbagy.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a brilliant squash player. He's got great feel and great technique, and obviously we know how well he can move, but he's mentally and physically strong as well. He's got all the attributes that you need. Great depth from Shorbagy there. Just needs to get his length going. Perhaps not quite as precise as he normally is, but that's due in no small part to what Rodriguez is doing.
I think the only way back in for El-Shorbagy at the moment is if Rodriguez's length drops off about a foot or two, because then he's going to be able to just step up on the tee, start to attack. But well, that's good.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
You put yourself there behind. Player, you have no reviews.
Well, absolutely convinced there, Rodriguez, that Shorbagy put a leg in the way. I would have to see it again, but we're not going to, because he hasn't got any reviews left. Oh, we are, just briefly.
He's looking at the left leg, but I mean, to be fair, he hit a boast that was extremely high, floated back to the tee. He fell on his own petard there.
Stroke Rodriguez. He had no backswing. No, he wasn't spinning his shoulders. No backswing. Hand out, 4-3.
Crowd loving the one through the legs. That's great recovery. That's a big yell from Shorbagy. Rodriguez again not happy with the movement of his opponent here.
Hand out, 4-all. I'm watching. Yeah. 4-all.
Just a bit quick on the swing there, just snatching at it slightly.
Use the towel. Yes, let 5-4. The ball is still distant. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well
clever.
played.
Very clever, great awareness. A lot of players might perhaps not have been aware that Shorbagy was so far to the right, but brilliant flick.
And again, though, honestly, that came from just 2 shots before that. Rodriguez, beautiful length, popped out from Marwan El-Shorbagy, and then that's sets up the play. I'm wondering why he's being Shorbagy's being very, very disciplined. Like that I understand. So what's the game plan here? Is he waiting for that? Is he waiting for the error? Is he waiting for Rodriguez to get too excited about life? or what, like if he's using this positioning that he's talking about, how come he's not using it to get in position to create some variation of shot?
Because he's finding it very difficult. The way that what Rodriguez is throwing at him is very difficult to deal with, and it's putting him off his game plan a little bit. I guess it's physical chess, isn't it? So he's got to sort of find a way to get back to feeling comfortable on the court and doing what he wants to do. He's getting there. I feel like he is getting there. It's just taking a little bit of time here against an inspired Rodriguez. That's a great shot. So he had plenty of time and space there, didn't he?
Certainly did.
Just worked it. He worked it and earned that poor boast there, or that defensive boast. Executed it nicely.
Hand out, 6-7. Not it. Ball was a winner. Hand out, 8-6.
Yes, clever stuff from Rodriguez and unbelievably rapid to all four corners of the court, but it's the wrist work as well and the strength.
7-8.
How he's able to get the ball into the back right corner so deep. Better length hitting again from Shorbagy, setting himself up for his favourite backhand drop shot. Measure centre boast. There's the dive.
His leg, do you see his leg? Come on! What did you do? Watch the screen. His leg is every time blocking. Argument, a joke. Actually, the way that you are allowed. Watch his movement.
No, video referee and I, neither of us saw anything malicious or dangerous there.
Rodriguez just getting a bit frustrated at times when there's a bit of contact.
9-7. Now you got no reviews left.
I mean, it was just a little bit of a wide stance, but I don't think it was excessive with the right leg.
Stroke to Ma.ElShorbagy.
Well, there we go. It's going the way of the Jackal a little bit more in these last few exchanges. 3 game balls now for Shorbagy. Just couldn't organise his feet there. The ball purposely hit at the shoelaces of Shorbagy. It's very difficult to react sometimes to those kind of shots. Oh, just thought he might go a bit deeper there, Shorbagy, but he went for the kill, and he's paid the price.
Yeah, you really felt he'd swung the pendulum of momentum again in his favour at 10-7 up. Oh, that's an aggressive stance.
Yeah, it really was. Nearly went past him, didn't it? Oh, that's brilliant. Under pressure as well. I was going to say nervy times now for Shorbagy, but he nipped it in the bud very, very quickly there. First opportunity at game ball, and he puts it away. So we have parity now. Ma.ElShorbagy taking the second game, 11-9 in 15 minutes. The score is 1 game apiece.
Yes, it was an interesting game from Mr. Ma.ElShorbagy. He held his mettle well though, and true to form, he did start to open up the court. He was getting into those positions slightly earlier, and as the game went on, the rallies got a bit shorter, which are serving Ma.ElShorbagy quite well. He's using the position and the time that he has against Rodriguez to play in that soft drop. Slots in this kill here to level the match at 1 game all.
Play will resume, 60 seconds. Play will resume, 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. One game all. Ma.ElShorbagy to serve. Each player has 1 review available. Level.
Well, here we go, Aisling. The final match of the quarterfinals today. The crowd really getting into this one, and so they should. There's been some fantastic rallies, great skill on display, athleticism.
Yeah, it's a brilliant swan song to the evening's play. It's got everything.
One love.
It's also got quite a calm El-Shorbagy. He's not getting rattled, and you can see that last game put again. It's like I saw him yesterday. He's oh no, I say he's not getting rattled. Oh, look at this. This is a great reaction. He's just getting on with it. Perfect.
It's better. I mean, certainly in the past he's let that escalate, that temper, and he's lost matches from that kind of
it's tough out there. Look, it's not you or I in there. It's really it's very easy to kind of throw peanuts from the peanut gallery, but it's a difficult hot box to be in. But the more you can calm yourself down in the moment and move on very, very quickly, the better it is.
Absolutely. I mean, before this match, it's very difficult to call a winner. Still is at this stage in the deciding third.
Yes, lad. No. Second motion.
Well, you can tell from this reaction that Shorbagy's very worried about this decision. Looked like a stroke to me.
What was the second?
Oh, it's very similar to that first game decision. Do you not feel? It's there's slightly more space, and Rodriguez, I think, is slightly edging back towards the player. It's
Yeah, but that's he's sort of following the line of the ball. I think this is a stroke.
Do you? Where
Yeah.
the swing would go?
The swing's going to knock his block off.
It isn't really. Look, if he swings back there, he's swinging into space.
No, I think that's a stroke, but it's the video referee that's the important one.
2-1.
Tough rally, this one. High octane stuff from both players. That's beautiful touch from Shorbagy. When he gets it right on that backhand side, it's almost ungettable.
Yeah, I love the way he glided into that ball, shoulders square onto the sidewall, giving himself plenty of space. The longer this goes on, the more kind of relaxed Shorbagy looks. Yeah, you can see the attack. The zone has gone up. Attack mode enabled.
No, he did nothing illegal there. No let. Three, 2.
Can we just carry on? Can we carry on?
No, he didn't. 3-2.
That's a brilliant shot.
No let. Wrong line.
Well executed. It was a poor width from
Yeah.
Rodriguez.
4-2.
And he's looking to Marwan as the reason there, but the width caught no sidewall right on the racket of Shorbagy.
Easy, gentlemen. Hey, stop it.
You've got to calm down here. Got to calm down. It's getting a little bit out of hand. We need to intervene here. The referee needs to say something.
What was that?
4, yes, left. 4-2, left.
Why is he pushing? Why is he pushing?
Don't open the door, please. Yeah. Now, as to the physical contact, totally unnecessary. Not to continue, either from either of you. 4-2, right box. El-Shorbagy serving.
I think the referee said the right box, but I don't think anyone's. I think everyone's a bit in shock at the moment.
Yeah, at least to their worries.
But just referring to that earlier situation, obviously Rodriguez is getting frustrated and he's trying to show that he can get to the ball, and then there's obviously a reaction from Shorbagy, which was unnecessary. Both were unnecessary, really. We need to just get on with the squash. That's good counter from Shorbagy. Both players just trying to get back to their
5-2.
focus on the squash in this match.
Yeah, and for me, it's Shorbagy who's playing the back end of those rallies as well. He's playing that counter drop in nice and straight, clearing it. Oh, wow.
Wowzers.
This could be interesting.
Ridiculous stuff. Just goes on.
Straight drop. He's got the
Goes
stroke.
Rodriguez.
He's got the stroke.
Has to
yeah.
be.
Yep.
Has to be a stroke. Crowd getting behind Rodriguez in that rally. That was wonderful stuff. I mean, really from both players.
Hand out, 3-5.
There's just a little murmur, a murmur of this thing could erupt, and I really hope it doesn't.
Well, if it does, just hopefully in a positive way.
I'm going to go off and jump in the bay. You can, I'll leave you to handle it.
You got your armbands.
Just a bit of tension. That's wonderful. Retrieval, wonderful play by Shorbagy.
36 years of age. It's incredible athleticism. Ah, wonderful. Great touch from Shorbagy. Rodriguez was scurrying around all over the place. Some incredible retrievals.
6-3.
That flick wasn't quite good enough, and Shorbagy was all over it. Oh, another dive. Not many players can actually cross the line of the ball and get away with it. But that was an over-exaggerated width. He knew that Rodriguez was stepping forward.
7-3. Thank you.
So a very important 4-point cushion here for the Jackal. Just a bit high, or far too high I should say, on that attempted cross-court drop shot from Shorbagy.
Hand out, 4-7.
And Rodriguez punished it.
Yeah, it's the angles in these past two rallies that have gotten the two players in trouble. Straight line drops. You gotta have to favor them. The latter part of this game, like, you gotta stay a little bit conservative. They're both so good. Shorbagy probably edging it if he's getting anything like loose and at an angle. That's a good
brilliant.
shot.
That's right on cue. Ashling, brilliant straight drop shot. Fantastic touch from
Hand out,
the Jackal.
8-4.
And that's what he does best when he's playing well. He hits brilliant length to the back of the court and quite often executes with that straight backhand drop shot.
Down. 9-4.
Oh, he's done it again. Just unbelievable reactions and improvisation from Rodriguez.
Hand
This
out,
is worth the ticket alone
5-9.
for today's play. So tight for both players. I mean, that was That was so athletic from high up. Both feet were off the ground.
Yeah, it was down, conceded. It's so fast up there, we could hardly tell.
Hand out.
Oh, it was up. It's 6-9, yep. Excuse me.
That's a lovely shot. He's got a habit of doing that, just
10-6.
nullifying all the excitement in a match sometimes. As long as it goes his way, Shorbagy doesn't care, and that's a brilliant return of serve. 4 match balls now for the Jackal in this thoroughly entertaining match. A little bit of controversy in there as well. That's a lovely boast. He's onto it.
Oh, wow.
It's brilliant.
11-6.
Well done from Ma.ElShorbagy.
Games to 1.
Cursory handshake between the two. Just a
8-11, 11-9.
little problem in the middle of the
11-6.
match. Rodriguez not happy with some of the movements, but it didn't look too bad from here. Ma.ElShorbagy, as you said, has been on a great run recently. Looks very, very confident. And he was up against a very difficult opponent, winning 8-11, 11-9, 11-6, 2-1 in 50 minutes.
Marwan, congratulations. That match had a little bit of everything. You have Miguel diving, you have unbelievable retrieves, you have discussions with the referee, and yet you have to keep your cool all the way through. So tell me what you're thinking as you're going through that match.
Yeah, I mean, Miguel is an unbelievable player. I mean, he just beat the world #1 a few weeks ago, and you know, he's 35, but he's playing great squash. And actually, last time we played, he beat me the last time, so I know how dangerous he is. And today it could have gone either way. He could have beaten me. It was, you know, 50-50 match. So I'm just glad to win at the end. I mean, as you said, the match, of course, had everything. You know, sometimes it's just the heat of the moment. You know, things happen. You know, he pushed me, then I pushed him. But I don't think both of us meant anything, to be honest. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad I got through today, and looking forward for my match tomorrow.
So you just mentioned the moment when you guys both pushed each other, but I also saw that you gave a nice embrace at the end. So you say you don't think anything bad about it.
No, of course. I mean, it's a tough sport. We play in such a small space, and as I said, you know, you know, he pushed me. It's nothing really. I mean, it's just the heat of the moment, and I don't really think anything. I mean, I don't think we will take it outside or anything, you know. So, yeah, I mean, Miguel is an amazing player. I have so much respect for him, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sure we're gonna play so many more times, and I look forward to our next battle.
Well, you and your brother have made the semifinals in many tournaments. You've done it again here. What does this feel like to you? Is there anything special about both of you getting there?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's good to for that both of us are in the semi-final here. You know, we love this event. We love coming back. John does a great job, and I mean, I love coming back every year. San Francisco is one of my favorite cities. So, so yeah. I mean, every year I look forward to come back, even if hopefully the event keeps, you know, getting bigger and better. And but as I said, you know, we love coming back here, and I'm happy that both of us are in the semis, and it would be great, I think, for the fans if both of us reach the final and play against each other. I mean, we did play before a few years ago, and you know, if it happens, I mean, I haven't played him in a long time, so yeah.
Well, Marwan, congratulations making it to the semifinals. This was a tricky match. You emerged victorious. Well done. We will see you tomorrow.
Good. Thank you.
Well, what goes on the court stays on the court. I guess, after all, they're two professionals and they just want to get out there and win. Shorbagy played a very smart game from the second on. Miguel Rodriguez got the measure of him in the first, but then I felt over time Miguel Rodriguez just opened up the court a little bit too much with those angles, and Shorbagy countered with that beautiful straight work at the front of the court, earning him the spot in the semi-finals.
Well, let's take a quick look at those men's semi-finals. We've got Diego Elias versus Ma.ElShorbagy. What are your thoughts on that one, Ashley?
God, it's going to be a cracker, I think. I think that's going to be fireworks. Both are playing well. Both are in form. I like the way Shorbagy showed up this evening. I'm not going to put my prediction. I'm going to sleep on that one, see what happens there with my mind over the night.
What do we pay you for?
Good question.
And the second one, Hesham versus
right,
ElShorbagy.
that to me now, that's a little bit more straightforward. I am going to go Ma.ElShorbagy for that one. Just think he's been on form, and Hesham's been just a little bit shaky over the last few days.
Cool. Well, we're going to have some great matches tomorrow in both the men's and the women's semi-finals. There's the lineup. Elias versus Marwan, Sobi versus Holly Norton, Mazen Hesham versus Ma.ElShorbagy, and then finally Farida Mohammed versus Joelle King. Play will start at 5:30 local time, so join us tomorrow for the semi-finals here in San Francisco.